जी, धन्यवाद आपका जावेद। We are shifting focus now. The national capital continues to choke under a thick layer of smog, with air quality plunging to severe levels. On Thursday morning, air quality early warning systems pegged the air quality index, or the AQI, at 409, while private monitoring stations in AQI showed the national capital's AQI at 644. Almost all parts of Delhi recorded hazardous levels of pollution according to AQI.in, and the CPCB classifies an AQI between 0 and 50 as good, 50 to 100 is satisfactory, 101 to 200 is moderate, 201 to 300 as poor, 301 to 400 as very poor, and 401 to 500 as severe. Experts have urged residents to avoid outdoor exercise during peak pollution hours, wear N95 masks outdoors, and use air purifiers indoors to reduce exposure to fine particulate matter. Now, for your convenience, viewers, let's look at the various AQI index across Delhi, and I want to see some of the areas that are in fact reeling under severe pollution. Now, look at this, just to remind you that 0 to 50 is the good quality of air that we want. Plus 500 or 400 is hazardous, very severe air, and right now the average over here you can see 484 of the entire Delhi NCR region, everything is in red. So, let's just zoom in, go across to central Delhi over here, central Delhi CGO complex, 521 AQI, above the hazardous levels. We have Chanakyapuri, 498, another area in central Delhi, 500 over here, 485. Let's go across to Deer Park. It's a park, it's supposed to have less amount of pollution, 495. Still people cannot breathe freely over here. If we then go across to Ghaziabad, which has seen some of the worst kind of pollutions, 471, 485, 514, 524. These are all areas in Ghaziabad. We have an area, an AQI touching 625 over here in Ghaziabad. That's toxic air that we are breathing. Remember, viewers, that all the doctors are advising that do not step outside without your masks, because you can clearly see on your screens. This is Chillagaon, and in Chillagaon we are seeing 595 AQI, 620 over here near Udyog Marg. And let's go across to maybe Noida. Over there also we will see what the situation is like. In Noida we are seeing over here sector 128, 490, 501, 561. All of the AQI levels above the 400 mark, everything is in red. If we even look at Gurugram, we have 465, 467, some areas even touching 471. So, clearly we are seeing that all areas across the national capital are in the red zone, are breathing hazardous levels of air. Everything is toxic right now. Even if we go upwards across over here to Ghaziabad, maybe we will see that it's 515, 525. Central Delhi is also dealing with 528 AQI levels, 417 over here at India Gate, 466 in Chanakyapuri, and 565 over here. We have 464 at the Indian Institute of Technology, or the IIT. So, various areas all across New Delhi and the Delhi NCR region, you can see on your screens, all of them above the 450 almost mark. Everything is hazardous. 484 is the average AQI of the entire region. And just for a reminder, viewers, you have to remember that 0 to 50 is the good kind of air that we want to breathe in. 51 to 100 is satisfactory. 400 to 500 is in severe. above 300 is very poor air. We should not be breathing that kind of air. Everyone has been advised to in fact wear your mask, put on air purifiers if possible, and avoid exercise outside, because you can see clearly we are on your screens 484, 503, 455, 472. There is no area in Delhi which is below the 450 mark. I want to go across now to my colleague Aditya, who's joining us live from Mandi House, Arzu Seth, who's also live from the Red Fort. Aditya, I want to go across to you. You're standing at Mandi House. We saw even central Delhi is reeling under severe air quality, and we are seeing the air quality index across Delhi being above 450 mark.
Well, absolutely, Johnny, to see, even the central Delhi is reeling under a very, very severe air quality at this juncture. At several places, even the air quality monitoring stations are not functioning. And, since we are standing now, we are facing that itching in eyes and ears, and, which is causing a great hazard, which is all of us are breathing very hazardous air quality indeed. And we could expect, the things to worsen in the days to come. Already we know that the GRAP 3 measures, have been implemented across the Delhi NCR to control the pollution. But year by year, we have seen there have been no such efforts by the concerned authorities. Efforts are done. However, it hasn't been any instrumental in, controlling the pollution in Delhi. Year by year post Diwali, we see that the air quality index starts to deteriorate in Delhi NCR, and and during these months only the hospitalizations increase, and particularly the biggest risk factor people are, the people who have asthma, bronchitis. Those people face problems and difficulties, which is very, very concerning, and because due to the large concentration of PM 2.5 particulate matter in the Delhi air, so indeed it becomes a very Herculean task. The hospitalizations are increasing, and it needs to be seen from here on how things unfold as far as these measures have been undertaken to control the air pollution in Delhi. Yes, Shivani.
Absolutely. So, Arzu, now we saw Aditya reporting from Mandi House. That area has a fair bit of forest in that place. You are reporting live from the Red Fort area. That's a fairly congested place. So, obviously, the AQI levels will be higher. What is the situation on ground over there?
Well, definitely, the AQI is above 400 and it's under the severe category in the national capital. Also, several areas in the national capital today recording the AQI, which is near 450 or above that. Also, where I'm standing right now, it's Red Fort and also the Chandni Chowk area nearby me. And here also the AQI is 455, which comes under the severe category. Also, would like to show the visuals also. As you can see, this is the condition right now. The sun is on top, the sun is shining, and it's still there is a blurriness that can clearly be seen around, and the visibility is low. And these the visuals from the near the Red Fort, near the Chandni Chowk area, where this is a particular area which has been now cordoned off after the blast. But definitely the Chandni Chowk area is one of the most populated area where we usually see a lot of vehicular movement, and that's why the AQI here also remains in high, high. And also today also, if we talk about the AQI, today's AQI is also in the severe category. The GRAP stage 3 is already in place in national capital, under which the restrictions are being seen on the construction site. The mining is restricted, demolition is also restricted. The schools are now being shifted to hybrid mode till class 5th. So these are the actions that are being taken, but definitely not a permanent solution that has been brought up till now by the government, which with the Delhi Heights, and in fact the people who are living in other places where the pollution is a big issue are still waiting for a solution that can minimize the impact, or we can say which can lead to some improvement in the air quality. Yes.
Right. I thank Aditya and Arzu, for providing us with those ground updates regarding the air quality across the Delhi NCR region. That's it from us on this bulletin. We'll see you after this commercial break.